Hi, hello everybody. Welcome back to PILX for the last match of the night until tomorrow morning, I believe, is the next one for our East Coast buds. This matchup is going to be GOBS versus BWAE. I am Gelos, I'm your caster for tonight, and I'm joined by my co-host, Zangief.
Yo, we backs for the
We're
fourth
backs,
time tonight.
baby. Also, we do have some DBC codes for you guys. We're going to be sending out one on the pre-match, one in the halftime, and one on the end of the rounds, all the rounds rather. If you want to get yourself in,
Yeah, get him in.
there we go. Type that in, PILX, exclamation point PILX rather, and you will be entered.
Out of respect for the competition, I will not enter because.
Oh, don't worry, you're a mod. You can't. You're not eligible anyway.
Fug.
Everybody else, however, you're all eligible, and Goofy will be giving out the code. So if you do win, make sure you check your Twitch DMs, because that is where we're going to find your names. Now, for tonight's match, this is GOBS versus BWAE. GOBS, formerly known as Fiji. Very, very strong team. One of, I would say, the favorites for the entire tournament, even, just because of how well they have played on their pre-tourney scrim. They have been very, very impressive. So let's go ahead and go right into the roster, and we can talk about both them and BWAE, who is also, a returning veteran team and a very, very well-rounded one as well. So starting with the GOBS team, we have so many names there that you would recognize: Sobek, Mr. Bubbles, Panda, Gumbo, Hailstorm, Ganidiot, Spy, Snyder. All of those are absolutely great picks. Call Me Pain, Sabrowski, even Schachter's on that list. There's a lot of really, really talented people there on the GOBS team. Very excited to see how this particular team plays out in the tourney. BWAE team, why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit about them this time around? Go ahead, Cool.
Yeah. Why are you asking? Why would I know anything about Bushido Way, an emerald outfit that features such members as Dudus Flutus and Super Tank and Fraggers, among others? But yeah, no, it's everyone knows BWAE by this time. They got Dudus, Gru, Ghoulbot, Super Tank, Fraggers. They have some other people in there though. A couple of Elway people, a couple of other non-BWAE people mixed in there too.
Because this is a 10v10.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of people merging with other, making just big conglomeracies, which is always a smart idea. You want to make sure you have a lot of people so that whoever might not make it for the match, you got a backup for a backup for a backup, basically.
Yeah, so obviously, some non-BWAE in there, but they're friends of BWAE and they're all mixed in there, so it should be interesting. This is kind of a matchup of two teams that this format should really they should benefit from. It's kind of their style, especially GOBS. As mentioned, they're one of the favorites. Me personally, I think they are the favorite in my opinion. That's just my opinion, however. But BWAE's they like to do point holding with a lot of medics and revives on live. Not that I would know anything about BWAE style or anything, so it should be interesting to see these two go up against each other. Very similar in style, but I would say Fiji. I think for a long time there was always this kind of like, oh, they're not aggressive enough. At least in this format, I would say they're definitely very aggressive. They know how to push together. They know when to push, and when they do, they tend to just do massive amounts of damage to their opponents. So Fiji, this is a very strong team, and it'll be very, very interesting to see how they do. And the group for them, it really should be beneficial for them. They should be able to get first on paper.
Yeah.
But BWAE should be in the mix,
Absolutely.
At least for second or third.
I mean, just looking at BWAE's roster from this screen, I mean, those are very good names, very strong, and again, well-rounded sort of names too. I mean, these are people like Dudus. Obviously, he can play almost every class. He can do well with it. LA, I would not be surprised if he was a very good medic too. I mean, he's a very, very good player. A lot of these guys on here can play very, very well for multiple roles. So it is going to be interesting how they play, and I'm very, very excited to see how they end up doing. Now, for the map, we are going back to Fort Liberty. Liberty today. This one is the one that was underground. It's got a top area there. You can use several flanking routes from the top in order to go in from the bottom. We saw SDEM versus Bash earlier. Really, SDEM used a lot of flanking routes, tons of flanking routes every time Bash tried to push in, and I fully expect if you want to be a successful team on this particular map, you want to be doing a lot of that, flanking routes from the top to the bottom, from the side angles, lots of different things you can do in order to really gain an advantage on your push. That's going to be very, very exciting, once again, to see both of these teams, how they play this out. It's a very, very big-sized map. Now, let me go ahead and put us on the scoreboard so we know exactly who's playing. And while I'm doing that, for those of you who have gone ahead and got yourselves in the giveaway, let's go ahead and roll it.
Oh, big winner.
Hey! Let me give you the spelling for him, just in case.
Yeah, I see him over here.
You got him? Okay.
Better still be in the chat room.
Hey! Congratulations to Reese's. You get yourself a DBC code. Again, if you do see anybody that is not either me or Zangief giving you DBC codes, do not trust those links. It is only Zangief that is going to be giving you one of those. All right. Now, for this match, for this specific match, the players we have on the GOBS side, Love That Liberator, Artoria Pendragon, which is Ganidiot, Suppabrowski, Hailstorm, 12-incher, I don't know who that one is, Empowered, Spune, Koror, Snyder, and Call Me Pain. A few of these people I don't quite recognize.
Yeah, so those are like actual like Connery GOBS people.
Yeah.
They're like more of their like homegrowns. Not, you know, I'm not trying to say like the other ones aren't like part of GOBS, but like they're more of like that Emerald, like they came in part of like the Jaeger team and everything like that. These are more of their like Connery homegrowns that have been a part of the outfit and stuff, and like they go on Jaeger. So they do a lot of scrimming with them and everything like that, and they're on the 10v10 team. So I've personally seen them play. I played against them. They're very, very capable players. So
all right, well, with that out of the way, let's take a look at the BWAE side. They have Fraggers, Post-Ironic Poseidus. Is that Gru?
That is Gru.
That is Gru. That's okay. I thought so. Charlie, he's a well-known pickups player. He's very constantly there. Dudus Flutus, Canadian, Supa, along with El Ray Zero Hawklight, Sad Robot, and it's your boy Game Boy. Very well-rounded team. I'm very, very excited to see how the squad comp is going to play out for them, because again, both of these teams are very strong in their own right. GOBS is just, so far, they've been super, super strong in general. And then BWAE has a lot of experience on their side and a lot of players coming back. And they really do know this sort of point-hold meta of how to play things like this. But so does GOBS. So it's very, very exciting. We're going to see how both of these different sort of server ideologies kind of play out against each other in Fort Liberty. Which, let's go ahead and switch you to in-game screen now. Let them know that we're actually ready to go. So this is Fort Liberty. For those of you that were not here for the last match that we casted on this, the way this works, we've got one bus here on the northwestern side. This one looks like it's going to be BWAE's bus. On the other side, we've got GOBS's bus on the southeastern side. There are multiple entrances, quite a lot of entrances, in fact, for how you get inside. The main one usually being either this left side here on the bottom floor or the right side over there, same sort of verticality. You want to be on the bottom floor. You just walk right through here. You can see the other team as you pass this bulletproof window. You go right over here to the point, and that is how you get there the quickest way. But there are absolutely tons of different routes you can get in here from. From the top floor, you've got a route in the back side here with this grand stair. You've got the route up here.
1 minute. Max start in 1 minute. Next take 0.
We've got the route over here, which is a great flanking spot for the enemy team to get in here to use their bottom side entrance as well. Get a lot of flanks there. And then once you're inside, there's also lots of little crevices and cubbies, these little areas here that you can get yourself into and really do flanks as well. We saw SDEM do a very sort of dirty flank right here, really messed up a lot of Bash players as they tried to push in, doing that drop down. So very excited to see what both of these
Max
teams do.
start in 30 seconds.
And just make sure everything is working on my end real quick. Yep, looks like we're good.
Sorry,
All right.
I've been arguing with the chat room for a little bit. My bad.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's got to keep it held down in there.
I got to wrangle him a little bit, you know.
10.
So I'll be starting off watching the GOBS team.
I don't know, be watching. Why'd you give me BWAE?
I
I feel like you're doing it on purpose.
I gave you BWAE. I feel like
Matt start.
I feel like connection between you and BWAE for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird that you
Oh
would think
my
so.
God! Look at all the clowns coming out of the GOBS truck.
Oh yeah, they got all the clown makeup.
Look at all these clowns.
In the spirit of Halloween, so it looks like BWAE is actually all 10 players are going in the same direction to start it off. No bolters.
Same goes for GOBS, except for the single LA that actually used a Punisher underbarrel vaulting jump. He basically rocket jumped it up to the second floor.
Actually, my mistake. They do have Charles. He is on bolt, and he gets a big pick there to start it off.
Very good, very good. Now GOBS is first on point, and they do have medics in there. They're staying alive. I think we just saw a frag nade go up, but it didn't look like it hit anybody there. Res nade coming out, doesn't look like that's really going to touch anything either. GOBS just kind of circling around, really making sure they're cleaning BWAE here off the point first before they move on to any kind of spawn camps. Very nice clear there by GOBS. I don't even think anybody's dead there. That's impressive.
BWAE just kind of went in on a straight line and just got mowed down there on that door. So not a great start for them. So GOBS, the one thing to look out for them, and it's something I've noticed watching them over and over in these 10v10s, they will just revive in your face all the time. Like, their medics just, if somebody dies, their medics will just go right in front of a group of enemies and just revive people. And they almost always get the revive, dude. It's crazy. Like, that's kind of a key to their success, is really just being super aggressive with their revives. They show no fear.
An aggressive reviver, that's an interesting strategy.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if that works out as BWAE pushes in. They've actually gotten a lot of the GOBS members dead off of that flank.
Gonna have to watch out. There's a revive nade thrown out though. Oh, they're all respawning, so that's big for BWAE. Should be able to get a little bit of momentum here onto the point.
So far, looking pretty good here. BWAE has now gotten control.
Yeah,
and now here comes GOBS. They're coming right back. They're not really wasting too much time at all. They've already gotten, BWAE's already gotten one pick, but here goes BWAE losing 2.
Yeah, Duda's team killed the Canadian, but Duda's did get one before he went down, though.
And he's back up.
He's back up, so.
Yep. This is a
revive nade out for GOBS now.
Very good recovery there by BWAE, losing a couple people, but easily repelling the rest of GOBS. Now GOBS going back in for the aggression. Supa going down. A bunny hop by Hailstorm, but it fails. Now a big push here by the rest of the GOBS team as they finally cleared that corner. Fragger's still alive and has taken Ganidiot out.
Yeah, the problem is that GOBS is about to roll in here with their full force.
And it seems Fraggers knows this. He is pulled all the way back.
The smart move, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can still win this.
Oh, here comes another res, getting Supabroski back up.
Yeah, known Connery player, Sabroski.
Yeah.
Revive nade out for BWAE, so they're going to get their numbers back up.
Yep, BWAE has actually gotten one of their medics back up, but he went right back down. Unfortunately, that's Gru.
Revive nade out for GOBS now. And a revive nade out for BWAE. Oh man, everybody's going up. Everyone's coming up. In the spirit of Halloween, the dead are rising.
Looks like our script might have had a little bit of an oopsie all of a sudden.
Are you able to fix that, or is that on their end?
That's entirely on the ref's end, unfortunately. So let me for right now, let me just hide that so there's not a giant white screen. Let me just give that a quick refresh as well and see if that's just a quick. They may have a second script going, so we probably won't have to restart by any means. And then again, the script is it's not really a necessity. It's really just for a timer is all.
And also because nobody can see anything.
Yeah, we probably won't be able to get a scoreboard, unfortunately, but that's okay. As long as we have, you know, refs calling out how much time is left, and I have a little timer as well. I can always just activate that on the next halftime.
Yeah, it's okay. You didn't miss much. Only a couple of pog plays, and I ain't talking planet-side open games. I ain't talking about planet-side open games.
Speaking of, by the way, we've got GOBS pushing hard on this back alley here.
Big aggressive push now.
Oh, yeah.
They're losing members, but they got the revive nades going out.
Can GOBS hold this? No, they're getting flanked here. Sad Robot actually came in around. More BWAE pushes here. Charlie with a beautiful shot there.
The revive nades are out. Everybody's coming
Charlie's going full aggression. He's gone down, though, and GOBS, because of all those res nades, they're back, and they've actually wiped BWAE off as they pushed in. Positronic,
another revive nade.
Pasa David, I don't know.
Just call him Gru, dude.
Positronic.
Gru, dude.
I know it's post-ironic, but I really like Positronic.
Pastatronic.
Pastatronic. All right, so it looks like BWAE's going for a little bit of a different strategy here, going up top instead. Probably going for the back stairway. I always see, looks like Dudis and it's your boy, Game Boy back here.
They're gonna know that's coming because Cora's been looking out the window the entire time, so
interesting.
they're gonna be ready. They're gonna be ready for this big BWAE move here.
Yeah.
And yep, they already are. They're already there.
But big BWAE push means they might be able to push it anyway.
Oh my God! Look at how many GOBS
somebody
guys are.
actually drops down. Look at Positronic up there up top. Gru just spraying down.
And Sabrowski over here. Look at this dude playing Bolt. What's up with this dude?
This guy. Look at all these clowns. These absolute clowns from the GOBS team.
Dude, watching. Okay, I don't mean this in a mean way. But like watching GOBS, like when they like moved over here to the stairs, they looked like ants. Like I just saw all like 10 people just start scurrying over to the stairs, and they're all just moving around, wiggling around like ants. It was really fucking scary.
Geez, they are wearing red. That makes sense. I would be terrified. If you ever seen fire ants, those things are terrifying.
They just move in such a like symbiotic way.
Yeah.
It's very just. It's kind of intimidating to watch all 10 of them just redirect over to BWAE and just. Ugh.
You ever stepped in an anthill? That's basically what BWAE just did right there. You just see all of the crowd of GOBS come out of the anthill.
Yeah, if the ants had like MSWs and stuff like that, and there's the gap.
First half goes to GOBS.
First half very quickly going to GOBS. In fact, they actually got a full cap there. Beautiful job there. Yeah. By the GOBS team. We're not going to bother switching over to the scoreboard as that's not going to work.
But we can look at the scoreboard in the game, and
yes,
unfortunately we can't tell about revives and everything like that. But I mean, I assume they had a lot of revives because the revive nades were just everywhere.
Right.
But it didn't seem like Fraggers and Dudis did a good job, 15 and 16 kills each. So like it seemed like the fragging wasn't the issue. It's just that like. One of the things, again, is like GOBS is just really good positioning wise, and like their medics are really good at fragging as well. Even though like when you watch them play, they're very much like it's revives first. It's all about the revives first. But if they have to take an engagement, their head medics are very capable of winning that engagement.
All right. We've got our next giveaway.
That's a good one. Look at all these clowns typing exclamation point clowns.
Sorry, no, hold on.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I hit the wrong button when I hit that.
No!
Hey, my bad, everybody. Do it again.
Oh, jeez.
I meant to hit the button above it.
Absolutely scuffed production.
Listen. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's not. If that was me, Gelos, I'd be devastated right now.
Yeah.
I'd be devastated.
I'm upset. Personally, I'm upset.
You're not upset. You sound ecstatic.
I'm upset.
Right now.
I'm really mad with you.
I'm tilted.
I'm tilted. All right. Anyway, so back to what we were talking about. As you said, yes, it didn't seem like BWAE was having a problem with killing potential as much as it was more of a problem with their sort of dealing with GOBS's balling, really. Like you pointed out at the very end there, where you had Just a ton of those GOBS players coming back and kind of responding like ants. That is what BWAE has to deal with right now when they have just small flanks pushing in. So it is a scary proposition if you are pushing in from a flank and you have to deal with all of these GOBS members just moving in on you to clear off that flank, and then they can just go right back to what they were doing. GOBS has been so far very, very good about that for this whole whole first half. However, BWAE could make use of that. You know, if GOBS responds like that with so many people rotating over to a single flank, they could take advantage of that, get a smaller flank going on from a different direction, and potentially that would be a way to counter that. So we'll see if BWAE kind of figures something out here to deal with GOBS' death ball. Essentially, is what's going on, because it is very effective. And even when they get into a slugfight, we were seeing a lot of GOBS versus BWAE sort of reses, and GOBS tended to come out on top on those because BWAE would push in thinking that they had gotten all the kills off on GOBS people, and then GOBS people would get right back up, and they would literally just be in the mix, and they would immediately kill the closest person. So very, very nice job so far by the GOBS team. Very quick cap on that last one, so we'll see if they can keep this up.
Yeah, it does look like they're making some changes now. I see Father Time's in here. Looks like TJ's in.
Okay.
Spy's here. I think I see another Father Time. It's obviously not that Father Time. I want to say that's probably... Actually, I have no idea. I'm not even going to begin to try and guess who that is.
All right. Well, we're just waiting until the ref gives the call for everybody being ready. I'll just let them know that the cast is ready at least. Once the ref makes the call that we're going to start soon, I will go ahead and pull the next giveaway for us as well, because we usually have about a minute when we do that. Yeah, I'm really hoping that we see a little bit of a counter by BWAE, because BWAE, this death ball strategy by GOBS is something you can counter, but it's hard to do, especially when you're talking about players that are on that GOBS team that can just move very quickly and do very, very well in a fight.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to change up your strategy a little bit. It's not so much that BWAE got ran off the map there. They just had trouble. They really had trouble getting settled in once they got onto the point, and they kind of have to rethink their strategy when it comes to, if they can get onto the point, if they can secure the point, they need to figure out the best way to get those better angles against GOBS, because anytime it seemed like they got onto the point, GOBS was already there pushing onto the point. And with the way that they aggressively revive, like, you need a way to counter that. You really need to be aggressive against their medics. Like, when they're reviving, you just need to push them. You need to get in their face. Like, I think oftentimes teams get too afraid to push, and that gives medics time to revive the heavies. And with this team, you do not want to give them time to revive their heavies, because they will just constantly revive over and over and over again. So you just need to push them, because they're going to be distracted reviving, Yeah. And I see that Kawhi is in the chat now, telling me to shut up.
Oh,
it's interesting.
Right.
He's in a Planetside chat room right now.
Excuse me? No, he's right.
Very curious.
He's the authority.
Very curious. But hey, shout outs to my homie Leroy Twizzlers. He was I found a way to shoehorn him into this conversation. He wanted me to say his name. He's not playing right now, but shout outs to the homie. He's cool.
Well, I don't know how much that's. I don't know how true that is, to be honest. These are all rumors, to be honest. I've heard he's slightly bald, which I'm not against or anything, but some people don't like that. Personally speaking.
Yeah, just a little bit bald.
All right. Well, still waiting, I think, on a couple of the BWAE guys. I think they're just doing a couple subs, maybe. Probably.
They're probably putting the Fiji subs in, I imagine.
Yeah, and it does look like we've just equalized in pop, so looks like, yeah, I think they're going to be ready to go pretty soon here. Bro, bald.
And so it looks like they're taking out a lot.
Oh yeah, they are.
Pain,
Wow.
Aelstrom. Core, love that live.
This is the one thing
Empowered.
I absolutely hate about the Fiji scene. They constantly swap people out. I will give you. I will not hold back on this point. You guys swap people out so damn much.
Yeah, but you're not the one that has to put them into the what's it called?
Yeah, that's true.
The little
That's
thing.
true.
I'm
Only
blanking
had to
on
do
the
it.
term.
Only had to do it during the pre-scrims. You're talking about the
Yeah.
script.
Yeah, script. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doing the script. No, see, the problem with doing the script for them is that we have to like get every single name, and every time I try and get their name, they just kill me every.
Yeah, they're very bad. They're very.
Thanks
bad
a lot, guys. Jeez.
Okay, it looks like we're just finding out from the admin here in just a moment. I think they've already swapped people out. I think they're just getting them in the script, and once they're confirmed, we should be good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's I knew it. Okay, the other father time is Shocker. I knew it. I didn't want to say it, but it was in all caps. I was just like,
it
this
is.
feels
It's
like
all
a Shocker.
caps. I figured that was
this feels like a Shocker thing. I didn't want to. I just like. I was like process of elimination. I was like, it's probably Shocker, but I don't want to say anything. Look at this dude.
Wow, look at how much drip he has going on right now.
Sheesh.
Sheesh! He's got a Halloween flaming helmet. He's got the hard light armor. He's the weird holographic coloring for the armor. Look at
and
this.
he's got the fresh Nikes on too. God damn.
Unfortunately, that one's the actual father time. The regular Shocker isn't wearing anything. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's an L instead of an I, so it's actually father to line. Dude, he's fragging right now.
He's absolutely fragging out on these GOBS clowns.
Now he's switched to a naked medic. No camo whatsoever.
Let's go ahead and do our giveaway now while we
it's a good
wait
idea.
for our last call. Let me go ahead and roll it. There we go. SoCars_Legions.
Oh,
hey.
The biggest Zerg fit on Emerald wins again.
Get him, baby.
All right, let's see if they're in the chat room though.
They are. I just saw them talk.
Oh, there they are. Hey, congratulations, SoCars Legion, on winning your Daybreak points. Now, I just have to say, I want you to equally distribute these Daybreak points to every single member of SoCars Legion. I feel like they all deserve it. Your name is SoCars Legion, so you better distribute it accordingly.
All of them.
A man's getting the codes.
Oh my god.
SoCars stays winning, bro.
All right. Go ahead and put that one back down. Let's see if the script is working real quick while we're waiting a moment. I don't think it is. Let me just refresh the page. Oh, I think it is actually. Yep, it's working again. Okay, let me go ahead and turn that back up. There we go. Do we have? Let's see if we have scores from the last match. I'm pretty sure we don't. No, we don't.
Probably not.
No, we definitely don't.
Yeah,
that's all right. That's all right. But scores are back, everybody. No need to worry. We're backs.
We backs. We out here.
I still am not sure what exactly we're waiting on, but well, I mean the ref will give the call anytime. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. This match so far, super strong showing by GOBS. BWAE, I feel like has had a rough time countering any kind of death balling that we've been seeing from the GOBS team. It is counterable, but we have to see some really strong flanks. I feel like from the BWAE side, something that's going to be very difficult to do if they can't stay undetected while up top. You said there was somebody watching them from the window, right?
Yeah, they had Core just watching on the window, and that's when they all rotated back. They knew. They saw everybody going up the stairs at that point.
Yeah, so that kind of flank would have been effective if they weren't noticed. So, it looks like everybody has started now. We're going to get ready very soon.
This takes 0.
A minute to go.
A Remember, there's going to be one more giveaway at the very end after this last half. We'll think of something for the keyword for you.
Alright, I'm pretty sure Rapid is in the chat lying right now. Blatantly lying. Telling Sokar's Legions that the that the codes expire. And that's why they're giving them away. That is not true.
Half start in 30 seconds.
Oh. Couple of C4 bricks just went off on the GOBS bus.
That's
Sure, it's
illegal. I will be reporting this to the admins immediately for illegal C4 usage.
So I will be watching the GOBS team like usual. They damn near did lose their bus, I think. It was on
Yeah.
smoking.
A little bit touch and go there. Imagine that. Imagine them just blowing up.
3, 2, 1. Half start.
There we go.
Hey, I'm watching BWAE right now.
Yeah, I'm watching GOBS right now. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm
Nuts.
watching them. They're
Oh,
all going...
Father Time immediately downed by Gnidiot.
Okay.
Solid start there by the GOBS team. Unfortunate for the GOBS team.
Yeah, 9 BWAE people going up top. Charles all alone. Charlie going down under by himself.
That is interesting, though. I want to see what that flank is going to result with.
It
like,
didn't result in
okay.
anything. He
No, well, maybe. I mean, they are going around on the side that GOBS didn't expect. I do see them all dropping in now. Shocked with 1, 2, but he goes down after that.
My man Ogdor out here.
Ogdor. Supa also going down to the frag nade. Shocker coming out, getting a third, but he goes down once again.
Revive nade out for BWAE now.
Another big res nade by BWAE.
Taking out
I think we
TJ.
have another res nade coming out for the GOBS team. There goes Shocker,
Shocker's
gets back up. Goes
He's
right back
dead.
down. Here's BWAE with control.
Damn. They scuffed my man Ogdor's Nikes.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Good, infinite fire glitch. That's what he likes to see.
Excellent.
On the backside over here, GOBS. A little bit of a flanking push. Not too many people back here, so I'm sure they've got the rest of their force coming in the main way.
Yep. Got dudes all over the place, and here comes Gan. Gan on the flank alone.
Still got this out.
Big push here.
Probably gonna follow him.
Oh, and here's BWAE doing that same thing that GOBS did to him last time, getting res right in the middle of their push. Got a couple of people down, but
Yeah, but GOBS kind of making quick work of them. They still have medics up.
Shockdor still alive over here. He was enough of a distraction and allowed Spy to get that last kill there.
Yeah, but they got medics there, so.
Yep, GOBS back up. GOBS now back in control as well.
Yep, and here you go, spotting them right through the window now, so they know exactly where they're going to be going.
We're still
Yeah,
And that's
that
kind of
is,
the unfortunate thing about For Liberty.
Yeah,
right? It's like,
it's that's a powerful spot to just be spotting from.
Yeah.
Mr. Bubbles here going down on. He almost goes down a second time for the knife through the wall. BWAE with the push from the top stairwell. A lot of them here as well. Not nearly as many GOBS members here to actually counter this out. They're slowly rotating over, but if BWAE can stay where they are and actually push on one of these sides, they might have a good spot. A lot of them are going down, unfortunately.
really nice crossfire going on for GOBS here.
Yeah.
BWAE's really in a bad spot.
Yeah.
They're still alive though. They're still getting bodies up.
And I don't see a flank coming from any sides right now either, so it's really just this one main push. Charlie here going down as well finally. So GOBS has the left side. Let's see about this right side as BWAE's pushing in. A lot of them have gone down though.
Still getting people up with these
Lots
revives,
of reses from these
and a
medics.
revive nade going out.
These medics are absolute champs right now. They're keeping everybody up.
They're still going at it. BWAE
Dude
not
is
out of this
about
yet.
to go down. There he goes. No, he's still alive. Holy hell, he had a
Did
sliver
they-
of health. I think that's BWAE finally winning that slug.
Just a Fiji practice too, which is Snyder. He always plays on that account. Just hanging out in the corner here. He's gonna get pushed. I don't even think he has ammo. He's just using an underboss. He actually got one.
Oh wow! But
With
it won't
3
matter.
dudes on him.
Well, maybe it will matter actually. I don't see a medic coming for this risk. It's your boy Game
No,
Boy
but-
being left in the water, unfortunately. Father Time
no.
going down early.
Possible.
12 incher also down.
It's possible he wanted to. Oh no, he's getting up. Someone got him. And see, now they're queuing up the GOBS from the window, so they'll at least have a little bit of intel on where they're going.
Mr. Bubbles getting pushed here by Dudis. Dudis does die along with him, but It allows the BWAE team to push them all the way out of that side. And now we've got the GOBS team moving as a death ball towards the other direction. We'll see if the BWAE team responds to this quickly enough, because they have to move very fast to actually counter them.
And this is a big GOBS pushback coming here from the southwest. Fraggers was there watching it go, so they should be. BWAE should have enough time to
They're
move
in
around
very nice angles, I will say that much. Fraggers especially. Oh, but he does go down.
But
Shocker
they're gonna
going
get
right up. He does
And the
get
comp
one.
going out on GOBS, they
but
should
he
get
goes
hit
down.
by this.
Yep, two reses there with that resnade. Lots of medics here to keep them up. BWAE doing a phenomenal job on this half. They, if they can get a cap, they will push this into another match. Right now we're looking at 3 minutes and 35 seconds left until BWAE caps, and then they're holding
They're
very
losing
well.
medics.
But yeah, they just lost a ton of medics.
But GOBS is kind of pushed up. They
Where did GOBS go? They pulled back.
Yeah, I think they may have lost enough members that they. Yeah, they're going to a different direction now.
So BWAE has actually held back. It looks like.
Oh wait,
I'm sorry, not
they're
BWAE,
bringing more numbers
GOBS
now.
has held back.
They're coming back for more.
All right, so they're going in for both front and one guy in the back entrance as well. So let's go take a look at that fight, as that is a huge death ball from the GOBS team coming straight for the point. Looks like we got Shocker going straight in. Did he get his first medic kill? He's got the first one. Oh, but he goes down right after that. Unable to get a second medic kill. He is going to get picked back up. Let's take a look at the other side over here. Oh, here comes BWAE pushing in. Dudas Flutus, however, does go down. Shocker picking up another kill. Dudas Flutus getting res, but he goes right back down. More reses coming out from the BWAE side. Snyder coming in from the back, getting some shots up, but failing to kill the medic, which means this medic gets everybody up. That is BWAE still in control. Snyder, the only one left outside the building. That is continued BWAE control.
Enemy heavy, spotted.
Now we've got GOBS coming back. Looks like they're going top. Let's see what they want to do with that. Looks like they're using the standard route for their own side here. There's
oh no,
big body onto TJ.
I just realized I didn't do the. I didn't do the prediction.
Oh yeah, you didn't do the prediction.
Sheesh.
Hey, sheesh.
That's unfortunate.
Hey, do it now. It's fine.
Is that even fair?
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, do it.
It'll be a quick one.
We
though.
never know. We never know. Yeah, do a 3-minute timer. You guys can do your predictions. Shocker here, getting stuck in a bad spot here, goes down.
Enemy light assault in the area.
But he does get picked back up, goes back down immediately though. BWAE, big push coming in. Can they clear out enough medic? Oh, Shocker actually gets away there. Oh my god, a lot of deaths on the BWAE side, but look at all these reses coming out. They are just staying alive for this slug match, and then we've got the extra people in the back pushing in as well. Can they get these last couple medics? They got one more to deal with. No, they don't get them. That's GOBS with the win for that slug fight. They're going to be running in towards the point, and that's GOBS control. All right, so BWAE has had a full wipe. They're going to be coming back, it looks like, on
Just saw an enemy.
maybe top floor, probably using L-Stair. Looks like maybe they're going to go in the back over here and use the stairwell then. It does seem like they're getting lots of spots going off. Like, yeah, there it is. Get an idiot right on the top floor up there. He's getting lots of spots up. BWAE didn't even bother trying to kill him. They just kind of walked right past him. He got spots out the ass as they ran past him.
It seems like BWAE's kind of trying to do that same move that they did the last time.
It worked out well for them last time. Let's see if they can get it again. Now, oh, look at this. Big push already from them. Supa goes right in, but he goes down. He didn't kill nearly enough medics either.
No.
I think BWAE might lose this particular slug fight.
No. Oh, that was big. Dudas got caught out and died over here by Snyder. They threw revive nade. Snyder didn't even notice it. Dudas got revived and he was able to kill him, and he's taken out a couple of guys now.
Oh, wow.
That
He does finally go down, though, and
Yeah.
that's still GOBS control for right now. There's only a couple more BWAE members outside. Oh! Is that a Desi?
Uh-oh, illegal.
Is it? I actually don't know. Oh, Big
Yikes.
bolt here by, I believe that was Father Time, taking out Canadian.
Father Time out here swagging on him with the bolt.
Enemy heavy.
All right. Fragger's now on that flank, but he also goes down. Medics are back here, though. They're probably going to pick him right back up.
Yeah, they're gonna
Meanwhile,
get fully
Dudas is
revived.
actually pushing over to the building itself. He's got Supa with him as well. This is a strong combination. Let's see what they can do. They've
They're
taken
coming
out
in
two.
from multiple angles.
Father Time's still inside. They do need to deal with that bolt. Father Time dealt with one. Dudas has not killed him. He does. He takes him out finally. That is going to be BWAE regaining control of the point building. Now remember, they need to get an actual cap here in order to offset the fact that GOBS got a real cap on the last half as well.
It's possible, but it's tight.
It is
they,
tight,
They need
yeah.
to play a very, very strong hold here.
They have got to repel very well. 5 minutes left in the match here. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds for a cap, though. So it is absolutely possible. We got to see what BWAE can do.
Say no point holding on live.
Spy heading on in. Looks like he was waiting back there for a moment so he could do a flank with, looks like, Shochter and Mataus. Oh, but he goes
Ooh, one gets
down!
taken out. Medics
Charlie
there to
with a
revive him, though.
beautiful shot. Oh, and Charlie goes down. It's unfortunate he didn't get the medic instead. That is
two of
that
them go
flank
down
is
there.
going to be very successful. And here comes Spy. Gets It's Your Boy Game Boy, and the medic picks back Spy up.
Revive
Resonade
nade
coming out, and that is actually not going to be a great Resonade as Shochter kills both of them. And then the rest of the GOBS team comes in from the other side. Beautiful recovery here by GOBS. Now, once again, we got to see if BWAE can recover from that. Let's see where they went to. We got a lot of people up top right now. Charlie and Dudas go down early, though. Fraggers and Supa still up top. Akonkne just hit Supa. I'm sure he's using Oculus Shield, though. Probably not too effective on him.
Oculus Shield.
Oculus Shield? Is that what it's called?
It's Ocular Shield.
An Oculus Shield? Okay. Close. It's similar.
Yeah, you think you're thinking of the
Oculus
Oculus
Rift?
like the,
Oculus Rift Shield?
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I guess you could say it's kind of like that.
It's basically the same thing.
Basically the same thing. Oh, the heavy's getting ripped apart here. But the revive's still going out.
Yeah, and
the
BWAE is
war of attrition.
close to the actual door here. They're doing a really good job getting these angles and actually killing some of these GOBS members. And they're already back in. Already
And
back
the revive
in.
nade going out for GOBS though. Oh.
But can BWAE actually get full control here? Because GOBS is really holding on well. Oh, Spy finally going down there, but the rest of GOBS still in. One more player here off to the side. Dudas Flutus gets a double. They're all chasing him out. Can his team take advantage of that? No, they cannot. There's nobody back here for a counterflank.
Do this with the valiant effort, but cut down execution style.
Yeah. All right, now another push here by the BWAE team. At this point, I'm not sure they can get a full cap, but I'm sure they still want to try.
Don't think it's possible at this
No.
point, but I mean, either way, they still would have played a really good half. But I think you want to at least try and win it on the cap timer, just so you could say that it's kind of like the moral victory.
Yeah, they played definitely way better on this second half. I feel like they were just kind of they lost their cohesion right off on the beginning on that first match. The second half, they've really regained that cohesion, really figured out how to move with each other. And they're doing very well in the second half.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like, when I said that both of these teams play a very similar style, I meant it. I mean, it's like their medics are just prioritizing getting the revives, getting their heavies up, making sure that they can continue to fight. Now, obviously, as we all know, BWAE loves Safeguard on live, but Safeguard's banned. So this is really the test of, like, can these heavies, carry once they get revived? And they've done a very good job of that.
Yes, they have.
Their heavies have honestly held their own.
Yep, Positronic here with the Vandal looking down the lane. He has gotten a little bit of damage off. He is more here for the medic play, though. If anybody goes down near him, he needs to get them right back up. That is a very nice Vandal angle, though.
Again, a couple of nice kills here. The BWAE really should be aggressive here and try and push these. There's only 2 medics. They're gonna get the revive nade out, though.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, here's GOBS back up.
Yep,
Oh
there it
my
is.
goodness. Fraggers with a nice double there.
Yeah, they're gonna run into more guys, but oh, no, he took out TJ Fraggers
Yep,
with the
Fraggers with
Amaterasu
another
kill
one.
on TJ.
Beautiful job.
Yeah.
Snyder
I
here
don't
trying
think
to
he
get him.
realized.
Oh, Hawklight goes down.
Oh, they're just prioritizing sticking to point right now. They just want to lock this down.
Heavy nearby.
I think based on timer, I think that they've already won this half. But it doesn't matter obviously because GOBS got the cap.
Yep.
But they won, quote unquote, this half. So it's nice to be able to say that. You know, that's definitely good for the confidence, especially as they go into their other two matches. Because, like I said, BWAE should be able to get second or third. Like they have the talent. They have good shooters, and they get good revives. They have good team play, so they should absolutely be at least second or third in their group, I imagine.
Yeah, this is a very strong showing by BWAE. Again, GOBS is expected to be a very strong team to be fighting, and clearly they still are. But the fact that BWAE actually, they technically won on the second half, even though it doesn't really put us in a draw or a match victory for them at all, it's still a really nice job here by the BWAE team.
And I think it has to be said though that because of the fact that GOBS capped the first half, there's a little less pressure on them because they know that they know BWAE needs to get that cap in order to like force the third round. So it's like they can almost play a little bit more loose, a little bit more lax. As long as they get enough time on the cap, doesn't matter if BWAE technically wins that second half. They're going to win just because they cap first half.
Okay, so let's take a look at the scoreboards. Now, we only have one half for the scoreboards. It's only the second half worth. But we do at least have some things to talk about here. Dudus Flutus is top frag of the game according to at least second half at 32 kills. One thing to note is BWAE actually does have more kills than GOBS. And I think that does play into that thing you were talking about, where their medics are just more aggressively reviving on the GOBS side. They don't care if they die; they go for the reses every time. And I feel like that's really like a powerful strategy when you are deathballing as hard as GOBS does, because that means that when somebody dies, they can just get the next guy up, the next guy up. There's more distractions, and that medic might just make it out alive, even though some of their people that they're reviving are getting killed. Some of the people that they're reviving are getting kills back. They might get the medics themselves as well, on top of the rest of the GOBS death ball. So it does work out very well. Let's go ahead and get the next giveaway started. By the way,
All right.
we've used the term death ball so many times. Let's use it.
Great idea.
There we go. So you can type death ball in there and get yourself entered for the giveaway. Now, let's talk a little bit about how BWAE played it. They weren't quite deathballing. What they were doing was a lot more of that sort of that meta sort of flank from one angle, go in from another angle, and doing that is a smart idea. But this format really does heavily favor that sort of GOBS playstyle with the death ball. You could see just how powerful that was when they were just all reacting to the same area. It was really hard for BWAE to actually push in. But they did win a couple times, including one of those times when they were up there on the top stairwell. That death ball of GOBS, it was reacting to it, but BWAE split into two spots. They got a flank on one. They actually won their fight, and they split up the GOBS ball, and they actually went and killed the rest of them on the other side. It was a really good strategy, and that is, I think, the key for dealing with GOBS. It seems like, anyway, because they are very effective when they are together like this. Do you know if we have any interviewees, by the way?
That's a great question.
All right, let's see if we can find anybody for that one.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of people left on the Fiji. Oh wait, no, never mind.
No, they're all right there.
No, I was looking at their subs, which they have a lot of subs.
They do a lot of subs.
GOBS has a lot of subs.
GOBS always out here using their subs.
I mean, do you want to get like Shocked or something, or Sup?
Is he the captain?
I have no idea.
I don't really mind. I mean, whoever the captain.
I don't know who their captains are. I think there's a bunch of GOBS dudes in the stream right now.
A lot of GOBS.
Oh, hey, I have some stats here. Just round 2, GOBS revives 100, BWAE revives 101.
Ooh, both sides doing very well on the revive game, it sounds like.
that's that's what we mentioned, right? These are two outfits that know how to point hold. Oh, top revive El Ray 0. So congrats to BWAE's El Ray 0 on the top revives just for second half. But
Yeah, and
I would imagine if we had the full stats, it would probably be about the same because we saw a lot of the same reviving in that first half too.
yeah, a ton, an absolute ton of revives. It was kind of ridiculous, honestly. This match was, I think, this is probably what you're gonna see on a lot of the those high end sort of teams fighting each other, is just these slug fights, slug matches between the two, where they're having resonades thrown in the middle of a fight. Everybody's still shooting while they're getting back up, getting back down. Over and over again. It is a hectic scene, and it's just whoever wins that whole match is who gets control of, say, a point or a corner or a push or a lane, and it's a very, it's something you don't really see in 6v6s. You don't even really see it that much in things like Lane Smash or Server Smash. This is a very unique to just 10v10, 12v12 kind of format, and it is very interesting to watch these very hectic sort of fights with these resonades going out constantly.
So we do have an interviewee. Shockter ready for interview.
Oh, very good.
I asked BWAE, I asked Fragger, since he's the only one I know in here that's probably in a leadership position. He said, "Do you want someone for an interview?" So I told him it's not necessary, but
User was moved
Okay.
to your channel.
Well, if they've got somebody for an interview, we'll drag him out.
just bring Fraggers up here.
All right. Well, here, let me just grab him. Where is he? There he is.
Insufficient
I can't move
permissions.
him. He's pog staff.
Okay.
Let
Well,
him
no.
know.
He said sure. Okay.
All right.
I'm just
I'll
gonna
do
tell
the
him.
interview for both teams.
All right,
Alright.
very good. Thank you, Shocker. We have Shocker here for the GOBS team. I don't know why we have Shocker here. I think we only had 2 father times. I don't know about Shocker. Are you even on the team? I'm not really sure what's going on here.
I'm the real Father Time.
Wait, hold on a sec.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Aren't you Father Tlim? Or is it Father
All right, next question,
All right.
please.
So first question. Going into this match, how much did you guys prepare for like the dress up game? Because everybody had clown masks on. You specifically were wearing some pretty nice drip. It was just a very you guys were very well dressed. We'll start with that question.
Yeah, TJ Gaming, Theodore Roosevelt. He's the one who he's the leader actually of our outfit. I guess he's the fashion leader. He doesn't let us go without
User was moved
That's
to
the
wearing
most
nice
important kind of
outfits.
leader, actually.
Yeah, he's the fashion police of the team. So he made sure that we were all wearing the same stuff.
Bro, how's he the
GG
fashion police?
Dude,
Bro, you
TJ
got the
is
most
fresh.
drip, bro. What
He's
you
fly.
talking?
I have no drip at
What do
all.
you mean?
All right,
I have
and we
zero drip.
and we also have Fraggers here for the B-Way side. So first of all, congratulations, Shocker and the GOBS team, for your win. You guys did a great job. Very fun to watch, like incredibly fun to watch. It is great to see those just super chaotic fights where everybody's throwing resonades, everybody's in barrel stuffing range, and just shooting each other, trying to get those medics. So very interesting to watch. Going into this, starting with the B-Way team, did you guys do any kind of prep work with your medic game? Because it seemed like your medics they did a really good job. They stayed behind and actually did manage to not die and actually kept everybody alive as well as they possibly could.
I mean, we've done a lot. I mean, the biggest thing is, like, our medics knew what they needed to do. It's just previously they hadn't been able to execute. So we, between now or in our last time that we played a scrim, we did a fucked up practice.
Okay.
So we did a lot of practice, and I think we're finally getting it to where at least where I want it to be. We're getting there.
All right. And similar question over here to Shocker. Again, it's not expected that going into the 10v10 format, it is very different from the 6v6 format. So it's not expected that everybody would sort of change their way of thinking of how to play, with medics and how to play as medics as well. How going into from the preseason to the tourney, did everybody sort of adjust their way of thinking?
When it comes to the GOBS team, there's a solid core of medics that do a solid job. So the heavy assaults, I think, just kind of, especially from, because I know a lot of people were calling the Fiji team those people still play heavy majority of the time. Like you see like Spy, TJ, for example. But you got now that core of GOBS, or I guess they're called Fool now, also coming in and playing medic and supporting. So it didn't really take much of a mindset shift, I think, for the team. It was just a matter of filling in the gaps with people who are really good at the role.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you guys clearly did a really good job. Just kind of like keeping. Well, I should say your medics did a really good job of keeping your guys alive without actually going down themselves, and it was, it is somewhat reflected in the stats as well. While there aren't a lot of kills from the medics, the most important part is they stayed alive well enough to actually keep everybody else up, and your heavies did a phenomenal job with their pushes on top of it. So it was a really I think great job, honestly. And that first half we saw a lot of that GOB strength coming out and showing itself. One other thing. Oh, actually, before I do that, let's do our giveaway real quick. I almost
It's a
forgot
great
about that.
idea, Beeps.
Let me hit that button real quick for you. There you go. There you go, Varunda. Hey, congratulations.
Varunda.
It's rigged.
It's
TSB staff rigging everything.
No,
again,
no, no,
bro.
no, no. It's
We
cool.
gave one
Sokar's
code
Legion
to the
won the
entirety
halftime, so.
of SKL, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, to both sides, Fort Liberty is a very unique map, and it has a lot of sort of different ways to get in, and a lot of different things that some people don't even realize. And it seemed like GOBS really took advantage of, say, like the window, and you guys got a lot of spots off. Whose idea was that to use that window so heavily?
I test that idea completely to Gnidiot. He's the greatest player to ever touch the game.
All right, so Gan was basically on spot duty the whole game. We actually did see Gan up on top of the middle building as well, getting more
Dude, he
spots
was
off.
annoying up on that tower.
No, jokes aside, Gan's job, I think, majority of the time, especially on this map, is to be above everything and call out where the pushes are coming from. So his information is really helpful.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of that. There was one moment when BWAE, it seemed like they had a really good flank going, and Gan just spotted everybody. And as they were doing that, GOBS just started rotating, and Goofy kind of put it perfect way. They looked like ants, just moving right over to the BWAEs, and just starting to like just hold them off. Although I think that was at that push there where BWAE was able to split GOBS up and actually did win that fight, and they actually got control in the end though. So both sides, I think, did a phenomenal job. BWAE, it seems like you guys really did kind of get your stride in that second half. Did anything feel different? Did anything seem to like click on that second half?
We decided to do a lot more like flank stuff. We on the first half we didn't really try to focus on stairs as much. We didn't really focus on drop downs as much. But second half we started using that more, and it worked out a lot better. I think that is something that is 100%. Now that I've actually got some good experience against a really good team, I'm going to use that more because it worked both well against us and it worked well against GOBS. So I think it's a very key part of the map, and I made a mistake ignoring it first half.
All right. Well, we hope to see more of that kind of play, I think, for Fort Liberty specifically, because that is we saw an earlier match as well where those drop downs were just insanely strong. Okay. Well, once again, congratulations.
Hey, Gelos, can I
yes,
say something real quick?
Yes, sure.
There's a specific GOBS member that dodged this match, and his name is Gumbo. Just let him know that I just want everybody to know that I'm coming for him. All right, I just want to say that he dodged this match. He was scared. He said BWAE was too strong, and he didn't even play, bro. So I just wanted to bring that up.
Damn, you're coming for him?
Dude, I'm coming for fucking Gumbo, dude.
Damn.
We're allowed to say bad words, right?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Gumbo!
What the
fuck?
Hey, oh,
Whoa! All right.
Hey, you're doing great, bro. Keep it up.
I love you.
Once again, congratulations to the GOBS team and Shockter.
Gelos.
Yes, go ahead.
Gelos. Varunda has messaged me saying, would it be possible to run it again? I'd rather someone else got it.
All right, got it. Let's roll it again.
GG's, guys.
What do we got here?
GG.
Hey, Doughboy0308.
Hey, Doughboy.
There we go.
Is he in the chat still?
Probably in the chat
User
still.
disconnected from your channel.
Doesn't look like it.
All right, whatever. We'll send him a PM for it anyway.
Right.
Anyway, congratulations to the GOBS team for their win there on the group stage of this tournament, and then great job, however, by both GOBS and BWAE. Everybody showed up did a phenomenal job. Second half was great for BWAE. So hopefully we get to see more plays like that in the coming matches. Now, the next match is going to happen tomorrow. Let me just find the time for you guys.
Mhm.
It is going to be 1600 UTC. That is going to be Tri versus HBG. That's going to be a very good match. That's going to be casted by Halot and Dubness. Make sure you all tune in for that. For us, that is the end of matches for us this weekend, until next weekend, really. So thank you all for coming out and watching, and we'll say goodbye here. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye bye. Have a good night, everyone.